Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, and freaks of nature of all ages. My name is Brian Bad Hippie Jackson, and welcome to the next installment of my WIP work in progress for Treasures of the Dead that I am building in UDK. And right now we are in the Unreal Development Kit game launcher. We're going to go ahead and do some gameplay this episode. Now, I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to play through the first 3 levels and edit it down into one video, or whether I'm going to break it up into multiple videos. I'll just have to record it and find out. But the first thing I'm going to have to do is simulate a single player campaign. So to do that, I go into Deathmatch, I select the map I want to start on, and then I go into my settings and I kick my opponents down to 0, because that is in addition to what I already have predefined, and I do have enemies predefined in levels 1 and 2, and they are running on a completely different AI, so it's interesting. The fighting styles are different depending on whether you're outside or inside. We're going to do the goal score down to 0 so that the match doesn't end at a specific kill limit. And we're going to give ourselves unlimited time. I'm not going to worry about forced respawn or bot skill. We'll leave that at default. And that will simulate our single player campaign. And then we're going to hit start game. I think I'm going to start off with the keyboard and mouse, or the controller. So we're going to start by playing with the Xbox controller, and then somewhere along the way we'll switch into playing with keyboard and mouse, so you guys can see how that switches out. Die, bitch. Alright, this gun that I've got, this pistol, is one of my custom weapons. This is my test pistol, and I've actually got a default prototype texture applied to it, the little black and white square things, but the way it applied, it looks really cool, and I just might leave this pistol exactly the way it is because I like the way it looks. Will not be Zed's default pistol, but it is going to be a great pistol to use for testing out games, for doing my concept of my construct videos, and I'll get into my construct, what my construct games are going to be here in a minute. But right now, I wouldn't even really worry too much about the mini-map up in the top right corner. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to keep it. And if I do keep it... Oh, get off the tree, get off the tree. And if I do keep it, it's going to be smaller. I'm going to get killed, I'm going to get killed. Oh, quick. Oh, I got killed. Alright, fuck the controller. I'm going to keyboard and mouse. I can fight better with keyboard and mouse. Alright, so, also, in the level 1, when you die, there are no checkpoints. You will randomly respawn at the same points where the bots randomly respawn. And no, these trees don't have colliders yet. I've only got colliders on about half the trees. These pillars are important. You have to find and activate those. And I really like the way they work. I'm digging on those so far. Every area in this section, well, not every area, some of the areas in this section have a bit of a puzzle. This puzzle centers around making these blocks do things. As you can see, the fire pillar, the skull pillar we just turned on, makes that block do the little elevator, escalator, lift thingy. This block is in the way though, so we need to get rid of it, which means we have to activate the other skull pillar. Activate, damn it. Would help if I pushed the right key. And I'm seriously thinking about adding colliders to the bottom of that floating block to make it actually damage you if you hit it. Maybe, maybe not. Alright, and there's our first stone idol. Now all of the levels will have that in common. There will be 2 stone idols and a portal key that need to be retrieved per level. Fuck, I'm already down to 48. Damn it. But every level will have 2 stone idols and a portal key that have to be retrieved to be able to access and activate the portal at the end of the level to move to the next area or to beat the game. Then whatever else I feel like throwing in the mix. These little relic collectibles, divine relic collectibles that I'm doing there. I don't have them named right in all the levels, but they are the divine relics. There are 10 of those per level. They are different colors depending on which area of the game you're in. In the first area, they're all green. In the second area, they will be blue.
Killing spree.
In the third area, they will be red. I need help badly. It's over here. Grab those 2 boxes while I'm at it. In the third area, they will be red, and in the last area, they will be gold. There is also a divine artifact. There is also, wow, that was good. There's also a divine artifact collectible, 1 per level. It will always be gold, no matter what level you're on. The artifact will always be gold, and the relics will be different colors depending on the environment. There we go. So far, so good. So as you can see, what I'm wanting to do is have my outdoor levels set up very much like Deathmatch. Of course, the realm of the Catacombs of the Dead is a purgatory, a punishment for tortured souls who thirst for blood. So in the outdoor levels, they exist in a constant state of combat. They are always, their existence consists of fight, kill, die, respawn, and do it all over again. In the indoor levels, the AI is set up differently. It's not a deathmatch AI, but in the outdoor levels, it is absolutely a deathmatch style AI. For those people who like the PvP kind of games, the Unreal Tournament, Overwatch, all that kind of stuff, we got you covered. Got your game style covered. There will be 4 Open Explore outdoor maps that are set up very much like Deathmatch for you guys. The indoor maps will have checkpoints. Get a little bit more into that when we get into the indoor maps, but the indoor maps will have checkpoints. It will be a point A to point B kind of thing, and there will be a lot more environmental puzzles in the indoor maps. Oh.
Rampage.
I probably shouldn't chase folks. I'll live longer if I don't chase folks that are armed. I am also going to be bringing in a lot of melee weapons. I don't have any of my melee weapons made yet, but the melee ratio, I think I want the melee ratio to be somewhere around 2 to 1 as far as melee weapons to firearms. But I don't want to just have your basic brainless undead zombie. These guys, they're undead, but they're not walking the earth. They're not the living dead on our plane of existence. We are in their plane of existence, and these guys are all by nature very violent people, and they retained the greatest majority of their skill and their intelligence. So using weapons, using good strong weapons, is something they should be able to do, and it is something I'm going to make them do. There will be a good variety of weapons, and you never know what the bots are going to come at you with. You know, these aren't your normal zombies. These are undead, but they're more like, you know, they're souls in purgatory. Okay, let's go over on this side and go get the artifact. You can also see that I got rid of my ladders in here. I was having collider issues with the ladders, and especially like this one and one more. It was having problems with the colliders with those rocks there, and it would literally launch you straight up into the air. I mean, moon launch kind of launch. And you would go straight up in the air and then plummet very violently to your death, and it was a bad thing. It only happened a couple of times, but knowing that it happened a couple of times means that it could happen again, and I don't want it happening at all. So I decided to go ahead and replace those ladders with lifts that actually work at about the same speed, so it doesn't change the flow of the map. It just keeps you from being launched into the air.
Dominating.
Quit shooting at me, dicks!
Kill.
Holy crap. Where'd he go? Son of a bitch. You know what that was right there? You know what that was? That was a goddamn... Okay, I know where I'm at. That was a fucking tree. The trees are by default designed to block weapons, which means that those couple of little fucking leaves at the top of that tree were blocking my goddamn bullets. Which is why I was having so much trouble killing that guy. Which means I have to reconfigure the positioning of that tree so those fucking bullets don't get in my way next time. What do I mean, so those bullets don't get in my way? So those fucking leaves don't get in the way of the bullets. It ain't cool. I mean, I can understand not being able to shoot through the trunk, but you damn sure should be able to shoot through the fucking leaves. That's got to be fixed too. I don't know why they get hung up there, but they get hung up there from time to time. So I got to reevaluate that. Maybe I just need to replace some path nodes. Alter my path node locations a little bit so they don't get jammed up in that corner. All kinds of little stuff that still needs to be done. Alright, only one more. Actually, I've got everything I need to get to be able to exit the level, but I still don't have the artifact from over here, and I wanted that artifact. There we go, and that should be the last relic. If I'm not mistaken, that is all the relics, and all we have now is that artifact up there, which we can get to it from a couple of ways. See how them bullets are bouncing off those leaves? That's what's doing it right there. Those leaves right there is what was giving me problems. They don't have colliders so that it stops you when you try to walk through, but they do block weapons. So, gonna have to fix that. There we go, and that's pretty much everything in the level. I think I got it all. I think I got it all. So now all I got to do is go back out and activate the portal. Since I've got both of the stone idols placed, my stairs should be up, my door should be open, or my gate should be open. Grab the rest of the treasure I got hid up here. There we go, and now we're going to jump into level 2, and we're about 15 minutes. So I'm going to pause it. We're going to call it good on that one, and then I'll come back and run level 2 for you. Please do not forget to check the links in the description below for the Disabled American Veterans and the Wounded Warriors Project. Let's please help support our veterans. If you liked the video, then hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Tell your friends and family to hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Please don't forget to leave a comment. They are always welcome, good, bad, or somewhere in between. Thank you very much for watching. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. You guys are fucking amazing. Thank you so much. And until next time, this is Brian Bad Hippie Jackson saying peace, love, clean underwear, and happy gaming.